My name's Chris Broadbent. This is Jenny Broadbent. We're in the 1961 Jennison Pathfinder. It's totally original. We've also got a 57 Jennison Pathfinder at home that we're restoring as well. I was at work and the wife sent me a message that she found the Jennison Pathfinder on eBay, and I rang up the number and Richard Potter owned it, and end up talking to him, and after a few phone calls backwards and forwards I end up purchasing off him. There's a part just up here that had all water damage that had to be replaced. From the back windows right up to the roof hatch all had to be totally rebuilt because of water damage. The roof hatch, basically part of that came off on the way home because of damage, water damage, and we had to duct tape that down to keep the wind out, and so I totally rebuilt a new roof hatch. Sanded the whole thing down and resprayed it because it had salt corrosion on it. Replaced over 1400 screws that we had to get from America and England to give it the genuine look that it's got. Part of the Jennisons, they had unique features. Was the big roof hatch which covers 3/4 of the roof line. They all came out with the red lights for your lighting. The ones with the little white switches, they're all 240. The ones with the black switches are 12 volts, so it's all 12 volt wired as well. It's got a Jones Dolly Wheel on the front, which was added as an extra to the cost of buying the caravan. And it's also had a factory fitted shower and hot water service fitted in there to heat up the water. You pump the water to the top, heat it up, and then you just gravity feed and have a nice warm shower. There's not too many of them around.
When I first saw it, I thought, wow, it is so much bigger than the other vans that we've had, like the other Jennisons. So yeah, I think maybe the size of it. It's a lot more room. I like the fact that it's all original inside, and everything, all the things that we have sitting around, most of it I got from my dad's place when we cleaned out his house, his flat. So most of it brings back a lot of memories, you know, my uncle's biscuit tin and my mother's jewellery box down the other end, and just different things from my family that we've put inside it. So I think it's just somewhere to display a lot of that instead of sitting in a box under the bed.
Basically that's what they call a Jones Dolly Wheel. It rides on the road as you see it when it's sitting there. You just wind it down onto the car and clip it to the car. It puts very little weight on the back end of your vehicle, so when the FJ is restored it won't have to have the beefed up suspension to put the caravan on the back. It's got its own independent suspension which works in conjunction with the car, so if a car hits a pothole, the caravan will follow through and you won't get that tail end whip that you normally get with a caravan. The only thing you've got to remember is you've got that third wheel in the middle of the car, so not to try and straddle a lump of wood or a load binder or anything like that, because you will hit them with the wheel, and as I did, I straddled a load binder and blew the tyre, forgetting it was in the middle.